Tom Hiddleston leapt to superstardom as Loki, the Marvel Cinematic Universe's most suave and charming villain. But while Hiddleston seemed poised to become a breakout star, it hasn't panned out just yet. So what happened? Here's a look at why Tom Hiddleston's career might be in serious trouble. Always second best. Tom Hiddleston has the look and the skill to be a leading man. At least fans and critics think so. Hollywood executives, on the other hand, don't seem to be so sure, as Hiddleston has frequently come in second, even for roles he later ended up landing. For instance, Hiddleston was only brought on to Guillermo del Toro's Crimson Peak after Benedict Cumberbatch dropped out. He was also the second choice for Only Lovers Left Alive, which originally was supposed to star Michael Fassbender. And Hiddleston apparently wasn't even the first actor in line for Loki, with Jim Carrey reportedly the early favourite for the part.
Wow, okay.
Hiddleston's reputation as almost but not quite right again came to the forefront when he was rumoured to be in the running to replace Daniel Craig as James Bond. A source told Page Six, producer Barbara Broccoli doesn't like Tom Hiddleston. He's a bit too smug and not tough enough to play James Bond. Ouch. Fool me once. When Loki first appeared in 2011's Thor, the character was a breath of fresh air, but it was 2012's The Avengers that really made Hiddleston a household name. Still, even the most fun characters are subject to the laws of diminishing returns. And by the time Loki showed up in Infinity War, the character's fifth appearance, at least some of the magic was gone.
Puny god.
That's due in part to being eclipsed by bigger, badder, and fresher villains. While Loki helped create the cool villain template for the MCU, scarier threats like Cate Blanchett's Hela in Thor Ragnarok or Josh Brolin's Thanos in Avengers Infinity War have raised the bar and made Loki look kind of tame by comparison. Whether Loki returns for another Marvel movie or not, Hiddleston's days as the ultimate big bad guy of the MCU are long over. Which is a problem because he's a one-trick pony. Loki may have been a fan favourite, but so far Hiddleston's other attempts to become a box office star have fallen flat. In 2015, Crimson Peak flopped at the box office, earning just $31 million domestically off a $55 million budget. The following year, Hiddleston failed to capitalise on advance Oscar buzz when I Saw the Light, in which he played country legend Hank Williams, bombed with both audiences and especially critics. In 2017, Hiddleston continued the streak with the weak performance of Kong Skull Island, which earned $168 million domestically against a $185 million budget. To be fair, the film did significantly better overseas, and there has been talk of a possible sequel. But even when he takes one step forward, he seems to take two steps back. Which brings us to that speech. 2017 should have been the turning point for Hiddleston. Not only was Kong a minor success internationally, he also got some love from the Hollywood foreign press, winning a Golden Globe for his performance in the miniseries The Night Manager. However, that went off the rails thanks to a speech that had critics trashing Hiddleston for being out of touch when he talked about relief workers in war-torn South Sudan being excited to meet him.
They wanted to say hello because during the shelling the previous month, they had binge-watched The Night Manager.
Some found the speech bizarrely self-satisfied, prompting an apology from Hiddleston, who wrote on Facebook, "I completely agree that my speech at the Golden Globes last night was inelegantly expressed. In truth, I was very nervous and my words just came out wrong. My only intention was to salute the incredible bravery and courage of the men and women who work so tirelessly, and the children of South Sudan who continue to find hope and joy in the most difficult conditions." But by that point, Hiddleston had already lost the benefit of the doubt with fans and the media, thanks in large part to, of all things, a silly t-shirt. The Taylor Swift effect. In 2016, Tom Hiddleston embarked on a 3-month relationship with Taylor Swift, and his career and reputation have never fully recovered. Right from the start, the pair were dogged with accusations that it was all a PR stunt.
Say my name!
But if it was, Hiddleston learned all too quickly that not all publicity is good publicity when paparazzi infamously photographed him wearing a t-shirt that said, "I heart TS." Hiddleston told GQ, "It was a joke among friends. I was just surprised that it got so much attention. The tank top became an emblem of this thing." Fan reaction and tabloid coverage was so intensely negative that, according to GQ, his family began to worry about him. What now? Given the success of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in general and his Golden Globe win for The Night Manager, you'd think that Hiddleston would be in high demand. You'd apparently be wrong though, because he doesn't seem to have much lined up at all, especially compared to contemporaries like Benedict Cumberbatch, who has a similar resume but far more work lined up. So where does Hiddleston go from here? Hopefully, like Loki, he has a few tricks up his sleeve, because otherwise, his career as a leading man might turn out to be just an illusion. Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.